Good night. Well, it's time to hope you guys enjoyed my show I made earlier today. One more video. I saw Plague Tale of Requiem. I'm a good like 3 hours plus into the game. I'm around the part Rabbit was at when he played the game like 3 years ago. He didn't finish the game though, Rabbit. Get paid tomorrow. At my welfare check, right? Yeah. Alright, will the Great Escape be spectacle? Of course it will. The Great Escape is a hardcore spectacle. You have the car chases, jumping over buildings, fighting scenes. Like, it's spectacle, obviously. But I'm also going to make sure it's an amazing story, too, obviously. As I'm the kind of guy who likes to balance spectacle with story. Tell an amazing story, but it doesn't hurt to have spectacle to make it highly entertaining. But tell an amazing story, obviously. Yeah. He knows how sharp after this. Is Zane a spectacle, Ivan? Yes, it is. Zane is hardcore spectacle, but it's also an amazing story. When you read the story, right? When you read the book, right? The movie will be a hardcore spectacle like Lord of the Rings, but I'm going to balance it with amazing storytelling. As Lord of the Rings is a perfect example of like spectacle and amazing story. You have that balance, right? With Lord of the Rings. Story is amazing, but it also has amazing spectacle. See, well, Zane's would be something like that for my movie, right? Yeah. That's why I'm putting $3 billion towards Zane's. Though I have amazing spectacle, but I also tell an amazing story, obviously. For Zane's movie, right? hot shower after this. Yeah. Ah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's not fair, man. You and Ouija are gonna be famous movie stars. Yeah, we will. Think something like Lord of the Rings for Xanias, and for the Great Escape, think something like John Wick, James Bond. You and Ouija are big famous movie stars for the movie. Um, with the minute, we're getting paid all that money for it too. Right? Yeah, that's how boss Ouija are. As even though these Hollywood actors are famous and rich, and they make up their millions, obviously they're puny and small compared to Ouija, man. They're tiny and small compared to Ouija. That's why we're making way more than them, obviously. These aren't paying the A's actors a lot of money. They're making way less than what Ouija are making, obviously, for the movie. Like Ben Affleck and Matt Damon, Scott Johansson signed their 130 something deal, which is about 100 million in their American money. You compare that to, I don't know, the 15, 16, but I got the Great Escape. It's pocket change. Ouija are making way more than obviously because we're much bigger than them and their putin's more for us, obviously. But they have value. They make the movie better. They make it more entertaining and they build more buzz. That's why I'm paying a lot of money. But if their agents get greedy, I'm not paying more money, obviously. My house guys do me. As Matt Damon, Scarlett Johansson. Matt Damon, Scarlett Johansson signed like a 100, like maybe 1, 2 million deal, whatever it is. And Ben Affleck signed like his maybe 98 million deal. About 100 million his American money. So even though they're making $130 million, they're affected by the rates. They're still making about $100 million in American money. That's not money from Matt Damon, Ben Affleck's contract for the movie contract. I'm not paying them money. That's what they're worth. I'm not paying them any more money. Mega deal, but the deal they signed compared to me, VJ is pocket change, obviously. You need your boss, yo. Usually, you're guaranteed to tell me, yeah, Ivan, like, Matt Damon, Ben Affleck's contract and signed mega deals for the Great Escape, and their deal's chump change. Yeah, it's pocket change. Compared to me, VJ said we signed for the Great Escape, right? As the Great Escape deal is probably a $30 billion deal for me and VJ. So compare it to the 130 million, 200 million Keanu Reeves is making, it's pocket change, obviously. That's why we VJ our boss. That's why VJ made that Baron Nissan, obviously. Being our boss. Sarah. Boss, obviously. Me, VJ. Talk 4 minutes, guys. That's good enough, right? I'm gonna take a nice hot shower. I'll enjoy showing you guys. I think after I watch the show, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm fucking tired. Yeah. Get what? I have 5 more days off. I work next Wednesday. I did these right. Again, right there. I really think Ben Affleck and Matt Damon and Keanu Reeves and Scarlett Johansson are Asian push for money. Yeah, they will, but I'm gonna be strict. No, guys, this is enough. I'm not paying you guys any more money, man. You guys are getting greedy. Yeah, man. Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, Scarlett Johansson signed about a $100 million deal in their American money. $137 million in Canadian money, which is about $100 million in American money. I check on Google. That's enough money for them. They don't make this knowledge. I'm not paying them money. I'm not going to do me. That's my final offer. There you go. If you don't like it, you go work in the hall and make less money. It's a deal, Ivan. Yeah, you get a good deal. You sign that mega deal, and I take them out to dinner, obviously, at Montana's for the Great Escape. You get the part of my yacht, obviously. You get drunk on my yacht. You know. And 40 million, 41 million for Michael B. Jordan's enough. I'm not paying those guys any more money. That's enough. That's like 31 million in his American money. Michael B. Jordan doesn't make that in Hollywood. He makes like his 4, 5, 6, 7 in Hollywood. So I'm paying more money what he makes for what he makes in Hollywood. Obviously, Michael B. Jordan right now. Yeah. Oh, Ivan, it's a deal. You're very generous, man. Michael doesn't even make this in Hollywood. Yeah, Michael doesn't make this money in Hollywood, guys. I signed him to a $40 million deal. He doesn't make that in Hollywood. He makes like his 4, 5, 6, 7 in Hollywood, Michael B. Jordan. That's why I'm not paying him more money. If he wants more money, right? His agent wants more money. It's enough. Yeah. That's why Skies will blow the water, man. Emma. Bigger budget movies. If you think Transformers is high spectacle, nothing, man. Like The Great Escape will blow that out of the water. The Great Escape will be high spectacle. As looking at like constant entertainment for like the remaining 2 hours of the movie. You have all the car chases, you have the running scenes, you have the jumping over buildings, you have the fighting scenes, the gun scenes. It's high spectacle, obviously. Entertainment ride of a lifetime when you watch it, obviously. Because I'm making The Great Escape for $800 million. I'm putting like $200+ million worth of special effects and visual effects for The Great Escape. Looking at unheard of technology for the movie, man. Yeah, man. Unheard of technology for The Great Escape. And Zane's is even better quality. Zane's is like Lord of the Rings on steroids. That's what John Mega, Bonzo, G1, Idris Elba, Andy Serkis, and all those guys are lucky. Be part of that amazing story, obviously. That amazing fantasy, epic fantasy movie, right? Yeah. Sorry, guys, I'm a little tipsy. I drank 340s, right? Yeah. Are you drunk, Ivan? No, I'm not drunk, but I'm a little bit tipsy, obviously. Yeah, I drank 340s, right? That's why me and Jimmy famous movie stars, man. Most famous movie stars in the world. Because I know that's VJ's dream. Yeah, Ivan, even though I want to do music with you, my ultimate dream is to be a famous movie star with you, Ivan. So tell me that, yeah. Me and VJ can achieve that dream because I made the billions off the book. I know $25 million I made off the book. And I achieved my dream with VJ and start that film studio, Skies Entertainment. Movie stars for Zay's movie, The Great Escape, Secret Agents. We signed that huge deal with Amazon and Microsoft and Sony. Huge deal. We signed by me and VJ. That's what he's like, cheers, Ivan. We're gonna be movie stars. I know, VJ. We signed a huge deal. I know, VJ. We have the keys. We signed a huge deal for the Amazon deal. Yeah. Zane's deal is like a $50+ million deal. The Great Escape's like a $30 billion deal for me, VJ, man. It's a huge deal. That's what the Gates want to sell. They don't want me, VJ, making that kind of money. Yeah, I'm obvious. I can't stand the fact that you being that rich of VG Ivan. It pisses me off. I want you making your 50 billion off your Zane's brand and your like 30 billion off your Gray Escape Ivan. I'm envious, yeah. Even though you make your tens of trillions every year, right? You made your hundreds of trillions for the past 40 years. While you kept me poor, and now you want to take mine on my 25 billion off my wealth. No way, man. It's zero. That money's from VG. It's not for you. You're not touching it. There you go. Maybe VG. It's not for you. And then greedy pigs, Ivan. Don't let those greedy bullies take your money, Ivan. They make more than money around the world. That money's yours, off the book. Don't let those guys take your money, Ivan. The greedy pigs, Ivan. They want to destroy your life and dupe you from long house guys. Dupe you. Do VG, you're gonna do me too. I'm not an idiot. Those billions of mine, you're not touching it. There you go. No Williamson, yeah. Cold. Fucking freezing winter this year in fucking Elmer, man. Yeah. 2025 was okay. 2024 was an amazing year. 2024 I loved. It was a green winter in Canada, in Elmer. Well, not much snow. 2025 was a little bit cold, but this year is fucking freezing, man. Every day is like minus 20, like, it's crazy, man. This winter is a fucking cold ass winter. 2026 in Elmer, right? Elmer, Quebec. Fucking cold, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. Take a nice hot shower after this. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? For the Great Escape. Yeah, sick movie. The car chase scene. Yeah. There's people with masks chasing us in the car. Me, VJ, Matt Damon, and his wife. And we're driving, and then we see like some people with masks. They peek through the window of the buildings in the city, which symbolizes how powerful and big the organization is. There's no getting out. That's what like an amazing movie, obviously. And Matt Damon almost escapes with VG, but he gets killed with his wife, obviously. That's my different story. Yeah, Matt Damon gets killed like 3 hours, I don't know, 2 hours and like 45 minutes into the movie. He gets killed with his wife. I would give him his time to shine as a movie star. For a movie, as Matt Damon signs 130 something ordeal, 100 million is American money. Give him his time to shine. That way he's a big movie star. But he eventually gets killed. He's not the lead. He's a supporting lead. He's not the lead. But I'm gonna give him his moment to shine. Movie with me, VG, obviously. He eventually gets killed towards the later half of the movie. He got a sick movie. Yeah. Some Sarah. That's what made me a big movie stars, man. Yeah. That's why she cries, Ivan, because we do know she got duped by the gates, right? She got duped. Yo, Ivan, I got duped that one. You get me the fuck out of here. I got duped, Ivan. VJ knows that book is a lottery to billions. And she knows with those billions, she gets her freedom, her financial control, and she knows with that money, I can start my own film studio with VJ. Big budget movie stars and sign that mega deal with Amazon. I was like, yeah, I want to sign that mega deal with Amazon with you. All my free with you. I want to see that. I love you. I want to be with you. I want to control with you. I have power. So VJ knows that Amazon deal is huge. I'm sorry, it's a huge deal. $50 billion deal for Zanus, $27 billion deal for the Great Escape. It's a huge deal. That's why VJ wants me to get her out. She wants to sign that mega deal with me, obviously, with Amazon as a movie star, right? Yeah, I don't want to be bossy when signing that huge deal with Amazon with you, Ivan. The 4K Blu-ray, the merch of the game, yeah, it's a huge deal. VJ knows, right? She knows it's a huge deal, obviously. That's why she cries. She's crazy. She's desperate. She got duped, obviously. I ignore her because, like, even though she cries to me, and it's manipulative crying because she's gonna fuck the guys immediately after that. She's fucking crazy, that woman. That's why I ignore her when she cries to me because she's a fucking crazy woman, man. Cries every tears to me every night and destroys my sleep. Well, she doesn't destroy my sleep anymore. I put the music on, I ignore her. I know she's gonna keep banning guys after that. She's fucking crazy, that woman. Yo, I'm a selfish bitch, man. I'm gonna keep crying to you because I hate seeing how I want to be with you. I want to see that I love you and I want to be moving with you. But I like these guys. I'm gonna keep fucking them ever and no, that's why I adore you, VJ, because you're a crazy woman. That's why if I get a girlfriend or when I pay the fee, I'm not gonna listen to you because you don't listen to me either. I keep telling you stop fucking seeing those guys because you don't listen. That's why should I listen to you when you give me help? You can't return the same favor. Yeah, I'm a selfish bitch. I expect you to not see the woman, but like I'm gonna keep seeing the guys on because I like them. Yeah, VJ, you're selfish. You want your full I'm not gonna have you doing that, man. You don't want me seeing the woman. You have to stop seeing the guys. That's how it works. You're gonna keep seeing the guys. I'm gonna keep seeing the chick too. That's how it works. I'm not gonna have you do it, that VJ. Because you're fucking selfish, crazy woman. Yeah, man. She pisses me off, that woman, man. She's fucking selfish. She wants her full cake. I'm not having to do it, man. No way. I'm sorry, man. I like them, man. Yeah, I like her too. You want to play that game with VJ, right? Yeah, I know you like them, Ivan, but I expect you to repel them from me, Ivan. Yeah, I will repel the chicks for you, VJ, if you repel the guys from me. That's how it works. If you can't repel the guys from me, you can't return the same favor. I'm not gonna listen to you when you give me hell either. I'm gonna ignore you. I'm not gonna listen to you. I want to keep seeing the chick too. That's how it works, right? Like I'm saying, yeah. So I don't, VJ. You want your okay? I'm not gonna have you doing that, man. Or when I pay the fee and all these catty women are hitting on me, I'm fucking tempted. You expect me to repel all these thousands of women, which is impossible. When you're gonna keep seeing the guys even when I pay the fee and fucking them. You want your full cake. So I'm not gonna have you do that, VJ. You're fucking crazy, man. Crazy woman. Man. That's why she made that song. I'm so sick of it. Your attention deficit. Never listen. Yeah. What about your attention deficit, VJ? You don't listen to me either, man. Fucking hypocrite. Yeah, man. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, she plays the victim. Yeah, Victoria Justice is playing the victim, obviously. I'm not gonna fall for that bullshit, man. You're not innocent, VJ. I'm the innocent one in the relationship. You're not. You're the guilty one. I'm the innocent one, VJ. You know it. I'm not gonna have to do with that, man. If you're not gonna stop seeing the guys, I'm gonna keep seeing the chick too. It's how it works. I'm not having to do with that, man. No way. No fucking way. Yeah. Enough about that. Oh. Almost on it, guys. Hey, guys, how sharp this. I just you guys. After I'm gonna go to bed. Fucking tired. Yo, I mean, it's not fair, man. Don't do us live in there. If you start that film suit with VJ, Scott's Entertainment, all his Hollywood actors saying like shit. Yeah, they will. The Hollywood actors like shit, obviously. It's me, VJ, the main event of the side tension in Hollywood, right? A film studio better than Hollywood, guys. Independent film studio, but it's actually better than Hollywood. I'm putting out bigger budget movies. Making Zane's for $3 million and making The Greatest Day for $800 million. Their unique romance story for $350 million around there, $360 million. He and Val overall make for like 800, 780, 800 million. Because I have to create room to play to pay Dwayne Johnson or Will Smith for the movie, right? Hit Val movie, right? Whoever I choose for the captain of the right? Will Smith or Dwayne Johnson, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. You usually with big budget movie stars, man. Evan. Bigger movie stars than Hollywood actors in Hollywood. Yeah. Right, now it's glory. Yeah, man. Me and VJ in a movie together, it's glory. It's heavenly, divine, unheard glory. That's what we're getting paid the big bucks for it. Because what? You VJ are special, right? Yeah. Yo, I VJ are so special on the screen. They're the most famous movie stars in the world. They're getting paid so much money for it. Yeah, man. All the box office money and merch money, game money goes to me, VJ, man. Those billions go to me and her, man. Looking at a lot of money, billions of dollars, you know. And then, yeah. Who was it, guys? Talk 40 minutes. That's good enough, right? That's it. You know. Will the YouTubers be a bit pissed off about the setup? Yeah, they will. It'll finally hit their minds. Yeah, man. If Ivan was in the public eye, and we opened the door for him in the public eye, us talking about Ivan VJ's movies, they would have boosted our fucking channel views and everything. Yeah, man. All you YouTubers would have made more money. Would have boosted all your views. Because I'm kept behind the scenes, I install the gates. They can't talk about me, VJ Scotch, with company in the public eye, and say that they're not making as much money, right? Because you guys are fucking super people, man. You chose to keep me behind the scenes, now I'm kept behind the scenes like peace out, VJ. You're left behind, you know, say that you can't talk about me in the public eye. I install the gates. And you do what you saw, right? There you go. It's your fault, right? Don't make him say, yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. Why everybody's not free in this world. Well, I created this place. I deserve to make my free money. But you guys that should already consume you. Yeah, even though Ivan's gone, we're not gonna let him make his free money. He has to pay for that. But I set the whole thing up whereby if you make Ivan pay, he has to save his wife. In doing so, Ivan will cry having mental anguish tears to save his wife Victoria Justice. And after causing that mess and making pay with his wife, all Ivan's thinking about once he pays the fee is taking his money, taking Victoria Justice, and running the fuck away. As that's exactly what I'm gonna do. When I pay the fee, all I'm thinking about is just making my money and taking video justice and running, man. I'm never making another video for going to Savage channel ever again. Zero. When I'm king, I'll forget his channel. I'm trending with VGI. I'm facing with Zara. I'm not gonna let you guys do like that. Zero. I'm not making any reels for you when I'm king. That's when I forget about this channel. I don't care about this channel. I don't get paid for this shit. Gary deserves a left behind when I'm king. Here we go. I'm not gonna have you guys do like that and win the game, man. No way. You're pissed off you don't see Ivan anymore. It's your fault. You wanted to keep me behind the scenes, we're kept behind the scenes, you're left behind when I'm king, man. You gotta serve. If you're pissed off, it's your fault, man. You reap what you sow, right? Like Jesus said in the Bible, right? You reap what you sow. There you go. No hate him saying, yeah. Because I don't care about the channel, guys. I don't get paid for this. It's a savage or stupid channel. I'm not gonna have you guys do like that, man. I'm king, I'm gonna forget about this channel. I'm not training with VJ. I'm not gonna have you guys win the game and do like that, man. There you go. You put yourself, man. You want to keep Ivan behind the scenes? Ivan's kept behind the scenes when he's game. You're left behind. There you go. Almost there, guys. Yeah. You think the Great Escape will be a masterpiece? It will, but it's not as good as Zayas, obviously. Zayas will be the better movie, but the Great Escape will be close. Zayas is a better movie than Great Escape, obviously. Yeah. I told you, if this thing gets delayed till I'm like 50, I'm gonna have to put Zanus on hold. I can't. I can't make Zanus if I pay the fee 150 because John Megan will be too old for the role. They're just too old. But what I might do is I might purchase the rights for the Miles Morales Spider-Man brand. I can do like a four movie series, and I can have some of the Zanes I was doing my movie, like John Vega, Yvonne J, maybe G Monster. You can have some of those guys be in your movie. Do sign to a full movie deal. if this thing gets delayed until my 50, right? I'll still make the Zays movie, but I'm going to put it on hold. I'll make it maybe 10, 15 years later with better technology, with a different cast, different directors. If this thing gets delayed, guys, I'm sorry. So, Ivan, what's your plan? Yeah, if I pay the fee when I'm like, if I'm king when I'm like 50, I will do Zays. I'm going to put it on hold for maybe another 10 or 15 years. I'll do maybe like a 4-movie Spider Miles Morales series. I'll purchase the rights off Sony for Spider Miles Morales. I'll do a Miles Morales movie, a Spider Man movie. VJ is my girlfriend right here on the movie. And you have John Boyega, Vaughn J, some of those guys in your movie. So I have to do a mega 4-movie deal, which is even better than Zayas, right? Zayas is one and done, whereas the Spider Man trilogy is like a 4-movie deal, right? Yeah. 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 Or I could do the Great Escape, but if I'm king when I'm like 50, Keanu Reeves will be like almost 80, man. He'll be fucking old. But after them will be like late 60s. So I can still do the Great Escape, or I can just do Spider-Man Miles Morales. I don't know if I'm king when I'm 50, right? I don't know, right? If my plans get fucked up. I told you it's a setup. If I'm king when I'm 50, the gatekeepers will be in their 80s, fucking old. And a lot of you guys will be aging, getting up there in age, obviously. All the people I knew at Darcy will be in their 50s now. Their kids are like graduating high school. When I hook up with VJ, VJ look young, and we get to go on beauty. It's a setup, obviously. John Camp will be like set in the 70s. Ron Mayburnett will be almost 80. It's a setup again, got here, right? You guys are all older. And I'm gonna live forever with VJ, young forever with one beauty with VJ, obviously. You guys are all aging and you're left behind, and it's a setup again, got here, don't you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Sarah. So I will still use Zans, of course I will. But I'll put it on hold. I might make it maybe when I'm like 65 years of age. I'll do the Zanis trilogy with a different cast and different directors and a new generation, better technology. But I'll most likely be doing Spider Miles Morales. Sony will gladly give me the rights to Spider Miles Morales if I pay a lot of money for it. Give them a good $500 million for the rights of Spider Miles Morales. I can get the rights. I can make the trilogy, the 4-movie trilogy, based off the comics. I'm gonna read the comics and make the trilogy based off the comics, right? Similar to the comics, right? Yeah. Don't hate me, guys. I'm saying, yeah. Are you scared the gates might delay? Yes, I am. Even though I think I'm going to pay the fee maybe 6 years, something tells me the gates might delay it until like maybe my mid 40s. I know I paid the fee when I'm like 46 years old. By the time I'm done paying the fee, I'm like 50, man. Because the fee might take a few years to pay, maybe 4 years to pay around there, right? If it's tens of thousands of women looking at a long time, obviously, to pay the fee. Obviously. Because you guys thought you could do it. Yeah, hopefully Ivan pays a fee when he's older and 46 he's older, he has white hair and everything, and he gets up fucking old VJ at 50. What's the setup? Like when I hook up with VJ, something happens in our cells, we look like we're like in our early 30s, like Jared Leto. We're 50, but we look like we're like in our like 34 years old. It's a setup. God here. Something happens in our cells, we look younger, and we stay young forever. It's a setup, obviously. So are you saying if you're king when you're 50, you're not going to make Zayas? I will make Zayas, but I'll put it on hold. I'll make it maybe 10 years later. What I'll do is I can do the Great Escape with Keanu Reeves, or I can just purchase the rights off Sony. I can do Spider-Man Miles Morales, like a 4-movie trilogy, a 4-movie series. Yeah. But what I'll do is I'll have some of the Zayas stars in my movie. You can have John Boyega, Avon J, You want to be in your trilogy as supporting characters in the movie. You sign to the mega deals for four movies. You even have some of the great escape actors being in your movie. You can have maybe Ben Affleck being your movie, other actors in the movie being your movie. You sign to a mega deal. You guys from Sarah, 4 movie deal. Yeah. Which is their hope, obviously. John Megan and Von Jones all know, yeah, even though I love to do the Zayas movie, Zayas is a one and done. If Ivan does that Spider-Man 4 movie series, Ivan will sign to a multi-movie deal, yeah. Like a 4 movie deal. So they're safe for longer. They're safe for like 15, 16, 17 years of their life, those guys, right? Yeah. And I can pay them mega deals for the 4 movie series. That's what I'm saying. That's why Skies will blow out of the water. Anyways, guys, this is a video. I hope you guys enjoy the show. As I'm saying, peace. Peace out, guys. Don't hate me saying peace. Sky Source.